Goats beat the champ going against Corrosion and Conformity, America's volume dealer. Round of 64 albums matchup and the 400 albums tourney. Now, America's Volume Dealer by Corrosion and Conformity is one of those albums that I thought would pose a matchup difficulty for every album in the tourney. I thought it could win the entire tourney. I'm kind of speaking in past tense, but it's true. It's got lots of groovy, energetic songs, and it has like some ballads like Sleeping Martyr and 13 Angels that really moved me emotionally. Then you factor in the fact of the flooding in North Carolina, and that it's a North Carolina band, NC, that attaches me even more to this album. It's going up against the Mountain Goats, beat the champ. John Darnielle now lives in North Carolina, so he's got some North Carolina ties too. But it never gets as heavy as the Corrosion and Conformity album, or is danceable. There's a lot of danceable, groovy songs on America's Volume Dealer. I love Pepper Keenan's voice. His voice reminds me of James Hetfield's like Fuel, Load, Reload, Air voice more than anybody else on earth. And I just absolutely love this album. And today, for the past few hours, I've been listening to this album, America's Volume Dealer, contemplating the wording of how I was going to deliver this matchup for America's Volume Dealer to advance to the round of 32 albums in the 400 albums tourney. And driving home from work, just something kept tugging at me. And I dialed up Beat the Champ one more time. And kind of like a heel turn 2. It's a wrestling concept album. Here comes Beat the Champ. Werewolf gimmick. I mean, geez. That's like John Darnielle's Lovecraft in Brooklyn. I mean, it's as metal as it gets for a Mountain Goats song, and just high energy. And then you got several other tracks on there. Eddie Guerrero's dad's song, Ballad of Bull Ramos. The storytelling is so fascinating on here. Now, some of the slow songs are really slow, and it's tough for me to navigate through those when I'm in a high energy matchup. But this is an upset. There's going to be a lot of upsets from here on out. Advance around 32 albums, 400 albums tourney. Beat the champ by the Mountain Goats. I don't think it's going to be the champ of the entire 400 albums tourney, but who knows? Maybe it will be. So I did think of a track off Blind by Corrosion and Conformity with Tomorrow, but you know, it is what it is. That's a groovy song too. Cheers.